Number one Ibble Dibble here. Hello, friends. Today I wanted to do something a little lighter, and so I bring you my second episode of Rank, wherein I rank Meghan's looks. Today I am looking at 12 looks, Meghan's Spring Summer 23 collection theme, Ozempic pop walks. Meghan lost a lot of weight. She wants to let us all know. That said, I don't do body shaming. I won't be doing it in this video. I will remark on whether certain cuts suit her or not, or she could find a better cut. But every single video I make about her fashion and style, I get a million comments about SpongeBob and duck feet. So it's in the title. Here's the thumbnail. I'm taking the piss. It's all in good fun. We're not being genuinely disrespectful today. Sugars, if you haven't figured it out yet, probably not the video for you. I'll say it louder for the people in the cheap seats. People of all sizes and shapes can dress stylishly and confidently, and I only wish everyone had the money, taste, and access to do so. Today we're talking about clothes. Clothes can be wrong for someone's body. Bodies are not innately wrong. Another disclaimer, if you're not into fashion, this video is going to be super boring for you, and I stay the worst, so you'll probably find some things I say harsh, nitpicky, classist. I don't know. It is a fashion critique video. Let's get to it. Like last time, I will go from best in my opinion to worst, but again, I have to be honest, I don't like any of these looks. So this will be a mostly critical video. Oh, also before we begin, I must mention, I'm not ranking her Instagram black tank top or Lucky's Steakhouse white tank top. We just didn't see enough of what she was wearing to judge, really. My favorite look of her entire spring summer, and it's so boring, it really says something. Meghan and Harry visit Santa Barbara to mark Mental Health Awareness Month. There's not much to say about this look. This is every woman going to an office job ever. The cuts flatter her, and that's the most important thing. She looks fine in black. Oh, I should have also said this from jump. Meghan is wearing a minimum of $50,000 of jewelry in all these pictures because she constantly wears that stack of 4 to 5 bracelets plus her watch on her left arm. And she often wears her $75,000 or $95,000, I don't remember, diamond pinky ring on her right pinky. So she's always in a minimum of $50,000 to $150,000 of jewelry. I'm not going to break down the details in every video I do about her. I am putting a video in the cards, so click here in the upper right-hand corner if you want to see that video. The thumbnail literally breaks it down for you. In LA, that's not so outlandish, and the way she stacks them is very trendy. I can't say it's in good taste, but depending on the occasion, it's not necessarily inappropriate. You let me know in the comments below the settings in which you believe she should have removed her totems. But back to the look, specifically the jewelry, she is wearing her friend slash co-star in Suits, Abigail Spencer's collaboration with Maya Brenner called the Clarity Necklace. It's a crystal studded with a diamond that's meant to bring you clarity. Apart from her typical jewelry stack, this outfit costs $2,200. On one hand, I'm not a fan of selling people false hope and false solutions, and I feel crystals generally fall into that category, but it's very nostalgic for the 90s, and I believe something most people would actually buy with no DIY shaman intentions. And it's protective of Meghan, not in any magical sense, but because it sends the message that she has at least one friend, which frankly, I think people have been unsure about for a long time. The shoes are nude patent leather heels. Head to toe black outfits need either black shoes or shoes that are the entire outfit all by themselves because they're so experimental or ornate or whatever. I'm guessing she tried this in an effort to make her legs look longer and leaner, which is not necessary. And we know from the last ranked video that she has 4 or 5 pairs of black suede pumps that would have done. Were I attending a similar gathering, I probably would have tried to dress more like the kids. Not in a weird way, but these kids are having mental and emotional struggles. One of the things they will be struggling with is self-care and insecurities about their appearance. You can see they're mostly wearing jeans and hoodies. I probably would have gone the t-shirt, blazer, jeans, sneakers root and stuck with stud earrings and a watch, but it's still her best look. Number 2, H&M's Sushi Date, where they pretended to be friends with Gwyneth Paltrow and Cameron Diaz, and it came out later that actually Cameron and Gwyneth just live in the same town and happened to be at the same restaurant. They were not together. I can't tell what earrings she's wearing. Without the earrings, this look is worth $1,870. You may or may not remember that before these photos were taken, they had dropped all these hints in the tabloids that she was pregnant again. Then they went out for Sushi to get even more coverage for her definitely, obviously not being pregnant. And also, I think, to show off her weight loss. Meghan had finally lost most of her baby weight by May, and I think she wanted to step out more. She has a lot of trouble wearing browns and tans, but I think this brown suits her fine. It's the Heidi Merrick Napoleon dress. It costs $475. I don't like the bag. It's the Cesta or Chesta, I don't know, bucket bag. It's $695, which I think is overpriced for what it is. The brand's reasoning, quote, Cesta baskets are handwoven of locally sourced renewable resources by talented female artisans in Rwanda, Africa. We are proud to pay 500 to 700% the national average salary of Rwanda. Each piece is hand finished in Italy with very carefully chosen sustainable materials. Yeah, I know how much things cost. That's still a kind of wild markup for such a casual bag made with those materials. If I were wearing this dress, I might wear it with a classic vintage Intrecciato Bottega Veneta. I might wear it with a 70s or 80s Gucci. Maybe something bottle green. I think a subtle metallic would have also really popped well against this dress. I promise I won't obsess over this about every perceived flaw because we could be here for ages. I have 2 points here. Number 1, if you want to be perceived as high society, dress appropriately for the venue. You don't bring a beach bag to a restaurant. Can you wear whatever you want in almost any shop in America and demand excellent service? Yes. Should you? No. Not if you're hoping to be perceived in the way I think Meghan hopes to be perceived. Point number 2, you're not doing any of these brands a favor simply by wearing their product. You have to make it look good. The same way Meghan thinks all press is good press, she seems to think anytime she wears something, it's good promotion. This is a blousy linen shirt, ripped jeans, white sneakers kind of handbag. If you want to help the Rwandan weaver women who made it, wear it in an outfit like that and let it shine. The Oran sandals, these are like a basic bitch item to me. People who know nothing about fashion aspire to them. Trophy girlfriends buy them in 10 colors and wear them around the pool. They're not even particularly comfortable because you really slide around in them and they really click clack. But I think Meghan has found herself in an environment where kind of the minimum for these ladies who lunch is Chanel flats, Oran sandals, Cartier watches, Hermes scarves. It's not even fashion anymore. It's a sort of socialite invisibility cloak. It's almost more noticeable when they don't wear Chanel flats than when they do wear them. I'd also like to comment on how very Kardashian-esque her ponytail is here. Ever since she got to Cali, she started going for like 24-inch weaves. I think it rarely looks good. It looks good in her ponytail here. Look 3, location unidentified. So I call this look the Beagle catalog. No, that's unfair. It's a little bit more chic than Spiegel. Maybe the Bloomingdale's catalog? This look is worth a bit less than $1,500. It's pretty clear she was going for this Diana vibe, which wasn't really a Diana thing. It was just a quintessential late 80s, early 90s suburban mom casual wear thing. Meghan tried to upgrade it. She's wearing brown shorts where your mom probably wore khaki Hermes sandals. I know my mom wore Sunjuns. A Panama hat, while at the time people were wearing these big vintage style things with bows and perhaps even some unnecessary silk flowers. They did, however, have the good taste to wear a single diamond tennis bracelet or Rolex instead of 18 at once like Meg's. Mom shorts are a really tough trend to carry off. Meghan came out swinging, and I respect that. It's just in her efforts to upgrade the look, she lost her way a little bit. I also don't think the look is the most flattering on her, no matter how thin she gets. It makes her legs look extra spindly and her waist look extra thick. That's just the way this type of high waisted pleat front short will always look on her. I've never believed her when she said she took social media breaks or didn't look herself up online. I think she has Google Alerts set up for her name, misspellings of her name, all past and present, aliases, nicknames, married names, and titles, and probably the names of many people she's currently stalking. The fact that she continues to attempt this style despite the SpongeBob comparisons is perhaps the only evidence she has that she is sometimes indeed unaware of what people say about her. One reason I think someone with Meghan's money and desire to be photographed should invest in a relationship with a stylist is that super casual looks like this can be upgraded in better ways if you know the original references. It's all very much that Devil Wears Prada scene.
Oh, okay. I see. You think this has nothing to do with you. You go to your closet and you select, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater, for instance, because you're trying to tell the world that you take yourself too seriously to care about what you put on your back. But what you don't know is that that sweater is not just blue, it's not turquoise, it's not lapis, it's actually cerulean. And you're also blithely unaware of the fact that in 2002, Oscar de la Renta did a collection of cerulean gowns. And then I think it was Yves Saint Laurent, wasn't it, who showed cerulean military jackets? I think we need a jacket here. And then cerulean quickly showed up in the collections of 8 different designers. And then it filtered down through the department stores and then trickled on down into some tragic casual corner where you no doubt fished it out of some clearance bin. However, that blue represents millions of dollars and countless jobs. And it's sort of comical how you think that you've made a choice that exempts you from the fashion industry when in fact you're wearing a sweater that was selected for you by the people in this room.
This was the look of Spring Summer '88. On the left, we have a very young Cindy Crawford in Ralph Lauren in the May issue of American Vogue. On the right, we have a very young Linda Evangelista walking for Chanel Spring Summer '88. A professional could have worked with her to get closer to this. Instead, I'm getting John Malkovich in The Sheltering Sky meets Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman. Overall, not a bad outfit, just uninteresting, unflattering. But for Meghan, that still ranks relatively highly. Look number 4, new calm con outside the marriage counselor. Ouch. This, I believe, is the most expensive of her looks at $9,900 for the outfit. And although everything fits nicely, the proportions are all correct here, which is rare for Meghan, so brava. She looks like a fashion victim because she really went overboard with the number of very recognizable designer logos and labels she wore. And that mistake was really highlighted by the colors not quite coming together. She kind of looks like a real estate agent that just sold her first condo. She bought one hero piece from every heritage French label because she's got to show the world that she's the real deal and you should list with her, okay? The Hermes cashmere silk shawl is a classic. It is a very, very new design, though. I think it's still on the website right now. It's by Felipe Jardim, a Brazilian artist. The pattern is Rayon d'été, so summer sunshine. And I really like it. It's giving me French Fauvist, a taste of Georges Braque, a morsel of Raoul Dufy. Meghan always seems very concerned about seeming expert when she speaks. You know, it would be really fun if she got an education and became an expert and then could speak about that. Rich people love art. And with a degree from the Courtauld, say, she could ingratiate herself with at least some elements of London society. Her kids would actually meet someone in their family other than Harry and Doria, and she'd learn the skills to not have to spend a pile of money on a stylist. Though she'd also probably earn the perspective to understand she should. Hmm. Anywho, I don't think you need an art degree to see what doesn't quite work here. The scarf, the jeans, and the bag go together. Or the coat, the jeans, and the scarf go together. But you don't wear a white canvas tote bag with a camel hair coat. And really, if it's white jeans season, you shouldn't require a camel hair coat. Color wise, combining the two is not terrible, but in terms of texture and weight, it's very much catching my flight to Palm Beach. Finally, the slingbacks clash with all of it. It's pretty visually evident they don't work with white jeans. The camel and beige clash. There's nothing else black in this outfit for those toe caps to call back to. The solution in that situation is to contrast and coordinate rather than trying to match. I think a pair of blue Chanel flats could have gone a long way to redeeming this outfit, though the coat bag combo still irks me. Any of the shades in the scarf or even navy. If it's not the season for Chanel to sell navy, you can also wear other brands. Why not take a look at Repetto or French Sold? You need to be flashing Chanel. The white jeans look great with that Goyard Saint Louis bag, even though I hate that bag. From now on, I'm just going to abbreviate Basic Bitch to BB. It's the most BB entry-level Goyard item. At least she doesn't appear to have monogrammed it, which for her probably took some restraint. I guess new money needs new calm. Number 5 is actually the Hertz Spa look. People joke around about the dress looking like a shrink-wrapped banana or some sort of 1960s Las Vegas curtains or sponge Roberta. I think the color probably could have been different and even more flattering, but it looks great on her. The Tom Ford sandals, not quite. They're really sexy and they have a lock on them, and that's just weird symbolism for a women's empowerment awards ceremony. The clutch also is just so matchy. For somebody who's not really good at matching, she really likes matchy stuff. Obviously, color correction exists. In the product shots, these golds do not look like they coordinate. They photographed fine. I wonder what it looked like in person. But all told, not a bad look on her for $4,440. Number 6 is her Beyonce concert look. Meghan seems to think that you can wear a white t-shirt with anything to dress it down. I would beg to differ. I also don't see any reason to dress down for this event. Go for it, have fun. I think her friend Abigail Spencer looked much better in her $5,000 classic Paco Rabanne mini dress. And I bet Meghan was inwardly fuming the entire time, knowing it, and that's why she gave us such a weird dance show. I don't think this skirt would particularly flatter anyone. I think Meghan bought it for the networking connections. The brand is called Superwoman. It was founded in 2016 by Ambre Dehaene after she divorced her husband, the founder of Joe's Jeans. So a super rich casual fashion guy in LA. Ambre, not Amber, or maybe it is Amber, I don't know, got $15 million from that divorce. So maybe Megsy's been asking her for tips. The top is the James Purse $75 daily racer tank because only in LA will people pay $75 for a size extra small Hanes wife beater. Altogether, this look costs $2,050. Number 7, Meghan goes to the hairdresser. This look is the first one where I thought, I wonder if Meghan is just wearing shit people send her for free because smaller, newer, lower priced companies send out PR packages to influencers constantly. They can't afford SponCon, but they can afford to give away some product. And even if the influencer never posts it or talks about it, maybe other people will find out. I thought that because this outfit is just super casual, lame, mismatched. This is what someone who shops at H&M anyway wears on laundry day. Yet the sweater and jeans are $195 each from a line called La Linea. I bet they didn't expect her to wear these together because a Mariner sweater you wear with blue jeans or white jeans or khakis, not with black jeans. It obviously clashes. Unless it is also black and cream or black and white, which La Linea also sell. What do you think? Is Meghan secretly colorblind, or did she pull that ensemble out of a swag bag that morning? The Fendi Peekaboo bag I'm also rather suspicious about because the York girls and that one niece on Camilla's side were all wearing very suspicious amounts of Fendi at the coronation. I think Meghan probably got this one for free. And I think the only thing she's wearing here that she bought are the black Chanel Captos because Chanel would never send them to her. All in all, it's giving sorority girl heads to Costco, but there's nothing really offensive about this look. That will cost you $7,115. Look 8, Meghan's birthday dinner look. This is the second look that made me think she's just wearing free stuff she gets in the mail. This posse striped Theo dress only costs $239, not Meghan's usual budget. And it wasn't just seen on Meghan and Katie Holmes, which might be a coincidence because it is one of the cheapest brands sold on Moda Operandi. And if you're shopping there anyway, why not snap it up? No. It somehow showed up in the feeds of a bunch of influencers and on the Vogue Spring Summer 23 affordable fashion edit, which is more or less just an endless scroll of affiliate links for their faves, like Moda Operandi, Net-a-Porter. It's a little cash cow and it's totally effortless for them because the people at the usual suspects, they're online advertisers. Moda, Net-a-Porter, My Teresa, Farfetch, Nordstrom, Matches, put it together for them. I don't think this dress looks good on Meghan, but I don't think this dress looks good on anyone. It's kind of a fashion equalizer because no matter how tall or short, fat or thin you are, these bars will cut you in the wrong place somewhere. The bag clashes, which drives me nuts. Why would you wear a brown wooden bead bag with a black and white striped jersey dress? Why? But I also just hate this bag because it reminds me of those 70s car seat covers. Maybe she got drunk before she went to dinner. Anyway, this very questionable birthday outfit will run you $5,000, but $3,900 of it is the earrings. Look number 9, the infamous Lakers game look. Yeah, I thought look number 3 was very Spiegel catalog, so you can imagine what I think of this look. If you can't tell, I'm pretty opinionated, but I still don't know where I come down on the short suit, actually. In Meghan's particular circumstance, the proportions are great, the color is awful, and obviously it's a rumpled mess. She can definitely say she was ahead of the trend on Barbiecore, though. If you want to look like this, it will cost you $3,160. Look 10, the farmer's market. I don't know who told her she looked good in brown. She really doesn't. And she has every shade of caca and wears them all the time. Just why? Also, out of all the white collared shirts she owns, it looks like she stole Harry's because of that dart on the side. You only see darts like that in custom made shirts, not shirts made to be oversized and boxy on women. How many oversized white button downs do you need? Can you imagine her actually going through her collection of these and requiring Harry's? She got a lot of flack for this $128 dog leash. I think it's the best part of the outfit. No one likes those little plastic bones you have to put the poo bag rolls in because after a few years, they start popping open and falling on the ground. The ridiculously oversized straw bag that she didn't even use because she didn't buy anything at the market except a bouquet of flowers. It's just as ugly as the dress. There are so many straw bags in the world, and she just chose an ugly one. It's very Nancy Meyer's Granny. It's very Hamptons. It's very Montecito, I guess. Honestly, I just look at this and I'm thankful. It could have been worse. She could have tried to do Princess Diana at Tesco. If you want to look like Diane Keaton on a sunny Labor Day, this look will cost you $1,527. Look 11, exploiting youth leaders. You all know what I think of this look. This is another one where I thought someone must have mailed it to her. Not only did it pop up on a few too many influencers around the time she wore it, but it is available in 16 colors other than the one she's wearing. She could have easily chosen any other color to contrast better with her skin. Instead, it looks like she made every effort to bronze her skin to the shade of the garment. Ooh. I blame Kanye West for giving birth to drab hag and Kim Kardashian for making it popular and perceived, I guess, by some as sexy, selling her skin tone shapewear as daywear. All the Kardashian clones have been living this super tight, super nude aesthetic for a few years now. I really don't like it. Also, the earrings are such a strange choice. They are Lanvin costume earrings that cost $365. This is definitely one of her cheapest outfits at $667. Again, I think they must have been mailed to her. They're the kind of thing a brand would send out because they're arpege earrings. They were designed to emulate the iconic arpege perfume bottle. So anyone repping the brand would be wearing them. But I can't see anybody buying them for themselves. The design is odd, and it's $365 for a pair of brass earrings. If I were Meghan and I had her taste for yellow gold, I would buy myself a fluted original from Boucheron or David Webb. Not that I think she's even aware of those brands. Meghan might be the only semi-royal or whatever she is who hasn't heard the news yet that rich people buy their jewelry at auction, not on sales floors. I really think everything she's wearing must have been free. That's my only explanation for this. I shudder to think she's already getting paid to wear this stuff, but I suppose it's possible. And finally, number 12, my least favorite outfit. How could any of us ever forget? Hiking on Coronation Day. Looking this scrappy will cost you $456, assuming you already own your own black t-shirt, leggings, bandana, and crazy socks. She's exercising, it's sunny, maybe it will get windy, I get that. Just, if you're going to attempt to draw the attention of the entire world, you might want to look good. My final thoughts are Meghan still doesn't have a plan. She doesn't have a stylist. She doesn't have the necessary judgment to donate unflattering freebies to the charity shops. I don't know if in her previous life as an influencer, she just sort of dawdled along. But if she wants to sell stuff effectively, she is going to have to pre-plan, pre-buy her seasonal wardrobe and prepare well in advance for any public outing she expects to be photographed at. There is absolutely no value to be had. Dressing plain or boring or like a slob doesn't make you relatable. People want fashion. People want glamour. People expect it from rich, thin people. Looking at all of this at once almost makes me think she's not really going to relaunch her Instagram or blog, or it's going to be even more of an absolutely chaotic mess than we're guessing. So let me know in the comments below, would you rank Meghan's ridiculous pop walks as I have, or would you rank them differently? Last but not least, if you like something Meghan is wearing, or you like something I said she should be wearing instead, don't support Meghan and her sugars through affiliate links. Support me, her dedicated online critic. I have all my links in the description box below. I explained very clearly how affiliate marketing works in this video. Click on your upper right to see that video in case you don't understand what affiliate marketing is. If you're going to shop at the place anyway, it's a nice way to support me without donating to my channel directly or becoming a channel member. All right, I'm off to torture myself watching The Heart of Invictus. Doodles! Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.